422 horsepower in a 7-seat family SUV that costs less than a base Hyundai Santa Fe. CarWow just ran this car against a Land Rover Discovery off-road, and the Discovery lost. The Chery Tiggo 9 is either the value calculation Europe has been waiting for, or the proof that European manufacturers have been charging too much for too long. The grille occupies the entire front end, hexagonal, chrome-studded, wider than anything at this price has a right to carry. The flanking LED units sit narrow and sharp, pulling the visual width further. In this Nightfall Ice Gray, the 20-inch multi-spoke wheels anchor the stance in a way the Kodiak's simpler alloys never manage. At 4,810 mm, around 15 feet 9 inches, it sits between the Kodiak and the Santa Fe. But the rising waistline gives it a planted posture photographs underrepresent. Flush door handles are a nice detail. The luxury technology lettering on the wheel caps is not. That decision tells you Chery is still learning where confidence ends and insecurity begins. What the interior does with the same money is next. You open the door and your hand lands on a padded armrest in eco leather. The cognac and gray color split is the best interior decision this brand has made in Europe. A 15.6-inch touchscreen runs on a Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset without the lag you get in cars costing twice this. Heated and ventilated seats in the first 2 rows, massage in the front, a 14-speaker Sony system, panoramic sunroof, adaptive cruise, powered tailgate, all standard, no options list, one specification, everything included. I expected to find the catch here. The only one I found was the trip computer, which resets every 50 kilometers and cannot be changed. You learn to live with it. You should not have to. The front cabin earns the price before you finish adjusting the seat. The steering wheel is leather-wrapped with a flat bottom, and the column adjusts electrically for reach and tilt, a feature you normally find in cars above 70,000 euros. The driver's display is a 10.25-inch digital cluster that is clear and readable without being distracting. Behind the wheel, the seat holds you in a way that suggests someone at Chery studied what the Germans charge extra for and decided to include it. Ventilated in summer, heated in winter, and the massage function runs through long enough programs that you actually forget it is on. Second-row passengers get genuine adult space with their own climate zone and USB ports. The third row is honest. It fits children. It fits smaller adults for short trips. Calling this a proper 7-seater would be the claim I'd make if I had not sat back there. It is a 5+2, and what Chery actually has is still more useful than most rivals at this money. 819 liters with the third row folded, around 29 cubic feet. A weekend trip with 2 children, a pushchair, and luggage fits without the Tetris game you need in a Kodiak at 602 liters. The powered tailgate senses your foot underneath. What you will not find is a spare wheel. For a car that offers sand and snow driving modes, that omission undermines the adventure it is trying to sell. The plug-in hybrid combines a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine with 2 electric motors and a 3-speed hybrid transmission. 422 horsepower, 580 Nm, all 4 wheels. 5.4 seconds to 100, around 3.4 to 60. That is faster than a Honda Civic Type R in a car weighing 2,200 kilograms, around 4,850 pounds, with 7 seats. The 34 kilowatt-hour battery delivers 146 kilometers of electric range, around 91 miles. DC charging at 71 kilowatts means 30 to 80% in 18 minutes. Combined range exceeds 1,000 kilometers, around 650 miles. The numbers earn the attention, the steering does not. It is light, vague, and tells you nothing about where the front wheels are pointing. On a back road, you notice it every corner, around 50,000 euros in Austria. The Santa Fe plug-in starts closer to 65,000. The Volkswagen Tayron asks a similar premium. The equipment this car includes as standard would cost 12 to 15,000 euros in options on either rival. The 7-year warranty matches Kia and beats Hyundai. The battery gets 8 years. But the question is not whether this car delivers enough for the money. It does, and it is not close. The question is whether you trust a brand with no European service history to support something this complex for the 7 years that warranty covers. Chery showed the Tiggo 9 inches graz under a banner that read Service Luxus. Hello luxury. Whether it stays hello depends on what happens when something goes wrong. That is the actual decision. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.